Do, 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 do. Gonna go play some games because I just came back from the fair and my voice is kind of hoarse, but I really don't know why. No, it's because I was screaming all the reds. Hey, what up, vlogger? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? I'm just gonna start the timer. Timer started. We're doing WoW stuff. Whoa, indeed. Also, hello there, everybody. My name's Katathi, and yeah, we're doing a Let's Talk today. Just primarily because I just was watching Squid Stream, and then he popped up. Oh, sweet. Aquaman versus Squid Stream. You're going back and watching that? Well, thank you. I wasn't fully planning on streaming today, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna take it easy. I need to not do what I'm about to do. I need to reset, like, what I'm doing. Heroic. I need to do 25 man, too, because 25 man means I can do the things I want to do. Cool. Hello, Sparkler. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing indeed? We have a lot to talk about, because today was a great day, and today's been an interesting day, I guess. You also may see that I'm not wearing headphones right now. It's because I just don't want to really wear headphones right now. I've been kind of like listening to music and such with headphones on for the past like few minutes, and I've been wearing headphones constantly, so yeah. Doing homework for like 2 hours? Oh goodness. I have to do a test tomorrow morning, which is why there's going to be a stream. Ocean Man! There we go. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll be doing at least a stream tomorrow night, not tomorrow morning, unfortunately. I've got to pack, and I also have to do homework, and I have to do all my homework for next week, this week, which is really weird. And I have a few other things I got to do. There's a lot of crazy stuff I got to do. What was I doing here again? Oh yeah, I need to switch this to 25 man, please. 25 man, is everything good? Cool. Alright, continue there. Hello there, Jigsaw. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Alright, we have a lot to talk about. And it's not cool as well. Hello. I know. Because I'm not your biological dad. So I can't. No, I'm sorry. But we have a lot to talk about, okay? So we have, like, there's a lot of videos that have gone up for, like, the past 3 or 4 days that I want to discuss, because I also got name dropped in one of them, which is actually pretty cool. But then there's also the fair that I want to talk about, and then the move, and streams. So we got, like, 4 things to talk about, plus it's Halloween in World of Warcraft, so why not? Let's do some World of Warcraft Halloween stuff, because it only goes until the 1st or after Halloween, so why not? End of a terrible week. You've already laughed twice in this stream right now? Goodness. Apparently I'm just that funny. Alright, so we're going to go kind of on like a little bit of a roller coaster ride here of topics, okay? So we're going to go from cool topics, like positive stuff, to probably some negative or some like iffy stuff, back to positive to some iffy, weird stuff. So, and then back to positive. So it's going to go positive, positive, Sound good? I hope it sounds good. You're also going to hear a lot of clickety-clack because my keyboard still is not quiet. Stay up all night. Listen, that's what I tend to do. This is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. I really wanted to stream today. I just really did. Your head's been hurting? I'm sorry. Hopefully your head's been feeling better. Definitely get some rest if you need to. Get some rest if you need to. Don't have school tomorrow? Dang. It is fall break. Wow. Okay. So, let's talk about first positive things. Let's talk about the fair that I just went to. I went to the State Fair, the Arizona State Fair, today. I have to say, still quite a lot of fun. Got to ride a lot of rides. I went with 2 of my friends, and... Ooh, what indeed, Sparkler? What indeed? I don't know what. But yeah, we went to the fair. It was a lot of fun. That's why there was no stream this morning, because I got to show my friends for the first time. They've never been to a fair before. Ever. They've been to, like, maybe... One of them's been to a carnival. But the other one, like, both of them actually have not been to, like, a legitimate fair. So I ended up saying, you know what? We're going to go to the state fair. I'm going to cover some of the costs for you guys, because... Most of it, rather. Because I feel like people should experience a fair once in their life. At least once. And they really enjoyed it. They really enjoyed it. The downside is there was 3 of us. And this is advice for people who... This is advice for people who can't, like, who are in groups of 3 or something. You almost broke your bone again? Oh, that's not good. Are you feeling better? Please tell me you're feeling better, because that's not good at all. Please be okay. But here's the thing. So, if you're going to a fair, go with an even number of people. The reason for that is because most times at a fair, they're not going to allow single riders. And if you're an odd number group, one person's going to have to sit out, and usually it's not that fun. So, definitely recommend going in a group of 4. We went with a group of 3, and since I've already been on most of the rides, there's actually 2 new rides I've never been on at the fair that I just saw this time around. One was called, I believe, I don't know what one of them was called. The other one was called, like, Space Euphoria or something like that. It was something really strange. It was like, it's like this ride where you just kind of sit down. It's a 1-seater ride per person. Or 1-seater, yeah, 1-seater. And you start by going off in a circle, and then you kind of, like, it goes faster and faster, and you go, like, upside down, and then, like, in a big circle, like, wee, so it goes, like, round, and then it goes, like, up. That's the best way I can describe it. It was a lot of fun. We also went on, like, Alien Abduction, which is essentially what I call the graviton, where you spin around in circles, stick to the wall, and you go up, and then you stick to the wall and go down. Or you can also move yourself and go sideways, which I tried to do when somebody grabbed my leg because they were freaking out. So I couldn't move, so my head was right next to my friend's head, and I was like, hello there, how are you doing? Do you guys usually go to Renaissance? Nice. I'm also going to talk probably pretty fast because... Ah, man, there's a lot to go through today. There's a lot to go through. Best thing, Doc was really fun and nice. That's good, at least. That's good. So, when we were at the fair, though, it was really bizarre, though, I have to say. Because we did go on a bunch of rides. We went on so many different rides. It was so much fun. The weird thing, though, is I don't believe, at least the Arizona State Fair, at least. Once again, I'm from Arizona, so that's why, of course, I went to the Arizona State Fair. But I don't remember in the past there being fast pass lines for the fair. Now, I don't think many people here are from Arizona, but I don't remember them being there, and that totally bit the fair in the butt during the night when we were, like, supposed to try to do a few more rides. You hate Halloween? Why? We were, okay, because we wanted to go in line for the swing ride. For those who haven't been to a fair, haven't gone on, like, a carnival or amusement park, the swing ride is essentially a swing. You sit down in the swing, you can move your feet forward, backwards, go back forward and backwards, but usually it'll just spin you in a circle, and then you'll just, like, kind of, like, slowly go around. It's a really fun ride. I have a lot of fun with it. There are 2 variations at the State Fair, and when we got to the State Fair in the morning, we went, like, super early in the morning, so that way we would be the first ones there. We didn't want to go on it yet because we wanted to get some food, we wanted to do some of the new rides, go to some of my personal favorites, see if they liked it. We'll get to the zipper in a moment, because the zipper is my favorite ride of all time, and oh my goodness, that was funny. And also kind of, I felt really bad. But anywho, at night though, we went to, there was 3 rides in a row. There is a roller coaster, there is this weird, like, frog, like, it spins in circles, but it, like, hops. I don't know what it's called, but it's strange. And then the swing ride. And what happened is we went to the hopping ride next to the swings, and the fast pass line was longer. Get this, longer than the non-fast pass ride. So you have the employees just trying to get the fast pass people in as soon as possible, but the people who don't have fast passes are just chilling there like, what's going to happen? And there's so many people with fast passes that the fast pass became the slow lane. And it was ridiculous. The slow lane just became the slowest lane ever. If you were standing in the slow lane, there was no hope for you. There was legitimately no hope. You were just standing there. You just stood there. You're not even in line. You're just, yeah, I guess this is a cool ride. I'm never gonna ride it in my life forever. It's just, change plans. It's all good, vlogger. Don't worry. People do not hate you. People don't hate you. Don't think like that. Be positive. Don't be positive that people hate you, though. That's not good. Let's go back to the fair, though. So, here's the gist. We went to the swings next, right? And we were standing in line, and we're like, oh my gosh, this line is like semi-long, but you know what? We can probably wait. And it seemed like the line. We were like, okay, this is a super long line. This is going to be great. We're going to go in. We're going to have fun. We're going to go on the swings. And then we look around, and we're like, why does everyone have the Fast Pass badge on? Turns out we were in the Fast Pass line for the swings. So we're like, okay, let's go to the other line. That line was intersecting with a different ride's line.
4.
And it wasn't moving.
2.
We stood there, like, I watched it for a good, like, 10-15 minutes after the ride had did 2 cycles. Did not do anything. It didn't move once. They were stuck there. It was terrible. I think maybe the people who organized the event need to kind of, like, rethink the Fast Pass stuff. Because, like, Fast Passes work for amusement parks. So it's like Six Flags or Disneyland, Disney World, all that sort of stuff. But when it comes to a fair, it does not work. It does not work. There's not nearly enough rides or demand to make the Fast Pass work. It just does not work. And if you do the Fast Pass, make it super expensive or something. Because here's the thing: when you went, hey, what's up, Happy Plant? Welcome to the stream. Shiny day. And how is it possible? I'm sorry, you're sad, Sparkler. Hopefully the stream helps out with being happy. But Happy Plant, how are you doing as well? We're just talking about the fair I just went to. But here's the thing. For the fair, if you went on Thursday, which we did, which I wasn't actually feeling well this morning, so I'm surprised I even went. But you get a wristband, and the wristband is $30 to ride unlimited. Cool. Unlimited rides. You get 2 free games of arcade games or carnival games. Perfect. Nice. The Fast Pass thing, the Fast Pass like little badge was $25. So it's less than the unlimited. Okay, sure. Why not? A little less. But if it's $25, you can spend $55 to try to get to the front of any line or go in the Fast Pass lane immediately. Cool. Sounds nice. But with it being $25, hey, hello, Taco Meat 17, welcome to the stream. No, you're not late. We're just talking about the fair I just went to. But here's the thing. So, $25 for the Fast Pass line. Cool, that's fine. But with it being that cheap, usually if you go to like Six Flags or something like that, Fast Passes, you can either get them like super sparse, or they cost ridiculous amounts of money. And it's perfect that it's ridiculous amounts of money, because those people who spend the ridiculous amounts of money, like, it's like $120 for a platinum Fast Pass from Six Flags and Magic Mountain. Like, but I would be willing to invest in that if I had the money. But I'd be willing to, because then I can go in front of any line. And that way it's not, like, it guarantees that it's fast. Because if you make it cheap, if you make a Fast Pass cheap, everyone's going to have a Fast Pass, and your Fast Pass line becomes the slow line. And what makes it worse is your slow line just stands around and does nothing. They aren't even a factor. Heck, here's the funny thing. The line to get the wristbands to ride the rides moved faster than the Fast Pass lines. And that line extended like 2 blocks down. Like, it's ridiculous. But I digress. We still had a lot of fun. We ate a lot of stuff. We had funnel cake. If you guys have not tried funnel cake, what is wrong with you? Try some funnel cake. It is delicious. They also got some like root beer floats and such. There was a lot of remains of oblivious. Nice. Starting off with a new pet. Sweet. But yeah, like we ate a lot of good food and such. I'm not a really big fan of fair food. I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. There's turkey legs. Like, one of my friends got turkey leg. It looks good, but I don't find fair food that delicious. I know people are like, oh my gosh, like a turkey leg, that's more than enough food to feed like 5 families. If you guys have not seen a turkey legs are freaking huge, guys. They cost $15, but dang, that's a lot of food on that. That is so much food. That it could literally feed like 1 family. You just give them a turkey leg and they're like, hey, cool, we have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. We can put some whipped cream on it. It's gonna be great. Put some strawberries, got some pizzazz. Just pizzazz. It's perfect. But it's great. Turkey leg, yeah. It looks good, but it's gigantic. And then we had like, my friend also got a corn dog. The corn dog, I kid you not, was this big. Yeah, it's like maybe 1.5 feet long. And it's 1.5 feet long corn dog, okay? But it's like this thick, and literally you could just be like, you take a bite, pass it to the next person, take a bite. Okay, they're set for 2 meals of a day. 2 meals of a day. They were probably set after eating 1 bite of that dang huge corn dog. It was ridiculous, but it's still great. It tasted great. Also, the garlic fries were great too. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. What did we play? We did play a few carnival games. One of my friends, fantastic at skee ball, we found out. She won the skee ball like immediately. Got a stuffed owl. It was great. It was fantastic. I stuck at carnival games. Like, I used to be an arcade manager at a laser tag arena. Cool. But those are arcade games in like arcade. When it comes to carnival games, oh, I'm terrible at carnival games because I played two. I played the basketball one, which I usually win, but I threw it a little bit too far to the left. And then we did the skee ball one. Skee ball, I got 60,000 points, which is the bare minimum you can get in that game, but with getting points every single time. So I suck at skee ball when it comes to carnivals. I thought I was gonna be somewhat good, but the little ramp is a little weird. Kind of last. I don't know, Sparkler. Also, I'm gonna sometimes reply to the chat here like throughout it. There's things I do want to talk about that I want to get to, but I will respond to chat when I see fit. So I do apologize for that, because there's a lot I need to cover, and then I'll probably talk about, like I said at the end, Halloween and WoW, because there was some pretty cool stuff we could do. Is my mouth over in shock at what you said? Wait, do that? What do you mean? I'm confused. But still, turkey legs, they're great. But yeah, the fair was a lot of fun. I came back from that, and it was fun. I don't really have much else to say about that, but I know people are like, oh, where's the stream Thursday morning? Kit, you're supposed to have a stream Thursday morning. You're supposed to be playing some new game or something. No, my Thursday morning consisted of me getting packed a little bit. I'm still nowhere near packed, but I have so much stuff I have to do. Goodness for move. But we'll get to move. That'll be like topic 3. But it still was pretty cool to go to the fair, have some time off, got to spend some time with some good friends, one of which is actually texting me right now, which I do need to respond to because I need to make sure they're okay. But yay. Also, thank you to Taco Beat. Wait. What do you mean to thank you to Taco Beat? I'm confused. Am I missing? Is something happening in chat that I'm not seeing? Oop, I should probably mute that. I am indeed confused. Also, I need to hit this. My apologies here. One moment here. There we go. Perfect. All right. Back to this, and perfect. Okay, we are good. Thumbs up. Thumbs up indeed. Okay, second thing I want to talk about, because the fair, out of the way. It's been 17 minutes. We finished talking about the fair. Cool. Let's talk about some videos on YouTube. I was debating while I was driving home whether I wanted to talk about this or not. I feel like I should. Because I know a lot, this probably applies to everybody. I'm not gonna lie, this probably applies to everybody. That's why I said thank you. Oh, nice. How sweet of you, Taco Meat. Thank you for supporting more people. Hooray! Okay, but here's the thing. So, I think it's been the past 3 or 4 days, but there's been kind of like, you guys all probably watch. I know I'm one of the people, most of you guys do watch, which I really appreciate it. It means the world to me that you guys watch my content, and thank you. But I know there's other YouTubers that you probably watch, as do myself. I watch other YouTubers as well. I do subscribe to a lot of them. But there is a very weird theme of videos being made these past 3 or 4 days. I don't know if it's just me who's noticed. I did get called out in a video, and it was a nice call out, or shout out rather, so I'll go over that in a moment. But there was 5 videos that come to mind that I watched before I fight this Festergut. Yeah, Festergut. There are 5 videos I watched. Chilled Chaos, Golem HD, Blaze, SHSL Blaze, good friend of mine, Kingdom Ace, and my brain flies up, Markiplier. Those 5 videos. If anyone here also knows all 5 of those people, which I don't think many people do, you may notice that there was a similar video posted to their channels, and it seems like it was also posted to other people's channels. It was about the same theme, and that is YouTube. And 2 of them, I'll touch on each one kind of individually. primarily, except for the first two. The first two I'm going to kind of group together, which is Golem HDs and Chilled Chaos. Two creators I looked up to. I look up to a lot of creators, but they're two that I very highly look up to. And they were talking about kind of like the mental health effects of being on YouTube and on the platform for so long, which is understandable. If you do a job for so long, and you do a hobby and it turns into a job and you're making money off of it, it's definitely going to weigh down. It's going to weigh down on you mentally because you have to make sure you do the content. If it doesn't go well, then it could have some ramifications to the channel. There's some panic around. I understand that. This is a hobby to me. If it becomes a full-time job, cool. I'm so on board with that. I would put my heart and soul. I already put my heart and soul in every single stream and video I will be making as well into this channel. But I would even be doing it more so. Excuse me. I'll be even doing it more so if it became a full-time job for me. It would be amazing. But it's not my job. But I can still understand, at least. I can still relate and understand to the people who do this job because I have my own job. I'm a insurance claims representative. I take new claims when it comes to auto accidents, property damage, workers' compensation, anything. That's me. I handle that. I help out with that. And it's something I do enjoy doing. But it's not something I want to do for the rest of my life. I'm pretty sure that's pretty clear. But with that job and YouTube, those are jobs. Well, for some people, rather. But here's the thing. You can only do a job for so long before it weighs on you mentally. You can try to believe, hey, I'm going to be super happy in doing this every single time. Which they try to do. Like, Chilled and Golem are two people who very much try to be super energetic and positive and laugh and have fun with all their content. It's amazing to watch. I recommend checking out some of their videos. Chilled's Shell Shock and Golem's recently did Spider-Man. Fantastic series. But here's the gist. There is... Tell you so much on this? There is so much... I'm trying to think. There's so much uncertainty, though, when it comes to YouTube. I can understand it for those who have a job and there's the YouTube algorithm or the system. It's just screwing them over. They can't get the money that they used to. They can't make the views that they used to. I understand there's that worry. This isn't my job, but if, let's say, like 5 or 6 insurance companies left my job, then I would be scared because then I might be out of a job because those insurance companies are leaving me. In this case, there's people who support these creators leaving the platform. That's why you have like Chilled Chaos and Golem being like, I'm nervous about the future. But in Golem's case, he's trying to, salvage that. He's a great content creator. He's trying to salvage that, doing the best he can to try to make sure that his job sticks. And I do recommend supporting him because he is a great creator, somebody I look up to. Very nice guy indeed as well, just from all of his content. Chilled had the idea that I kind of already do, where he wanted to go back to doing the things he loved. He wants to do things he enjoys. And that's something that I feel like is a big thing that happens with a lot of YouTube gamers now. I don't think it's so much myself. I'll explain mine a bit, but you find a lot of YouTube gamers. You'll find a lot of YouTube gamers, right? And they'll play the same games over and over again. That's not a bad thing. If that is your cup of tea, if you love Nintendo games, if you love Fortnite, if you love Sony games, Sega games, anything, if you love those games and want to put them on a channel and show them out to the world, do it. Fantastic. That is great. But then you have people, and this is the thing that I worry about. I honestly worry about this. You have people who, they do something, and it's not something they like. You have somebody who's like, oh, I love JRPGs, and I love third-person shooters. Wait a second, Fortnite just came out. We're gonna play Fortnite, gonna get all the views and such, guys. We're gonna be the best Fortnite player. Like, okay, if you actively like Fortnite, I'm not gonna chastise you for that. Swear, I will not chastise you. If you like to play Geometry Dash, yeah, Happy Planet, you're more than welcome to play that. I'm not gonna chastise anybody for playing a game. But if you're playing a game just to further an agenda, or to get yourself out there and be like, I want all the views ever. I may want to do it for this reason, but the money is really good. No, no. Now, I know there's the argument. Kit, wait a second, you played Five Nights at Freddy's. You're going to be playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Also, you're playing some more, you're still playing Splatoon, and you're doing some more Nintendo stuff. Aren't you being similar? Okay, here's the thing. I do a variety of stuff. I don't just play Nintendo. I'm playing WoW right now. Sorry, I'm pointing at my screen right there, but it's actually the screen right over there that you guys are looking at right now. I play WoW. I play Nintendo. I play Valkyria Chronicles. I play Mage of Mistrali. I play so many different games. So just try to restrict me to a category, restrict me to being a variety gamer. That I'd be fine with being called that. But trying to restrict me saying you're a Nintendo tuber or you are a FPS tuber, I'm sorry. I don't think this is an FPS, everybody. I'm sorry. If you think it is a FPS, then I guess I can't. If you think that's what it is, then whatever. But here's the gist. Ready? Here's the other thing somebody might bring up if they don't like the content. Kit, wait a second. You played Five Nights at Freddy's or Amnesia, or you're about to play Amnesia. Because I played Five Nights at Freddy's, not because it's a really popular horror game. Not because Amnesia is super popular and give everybody big starts. It's because these are two games I know will scare me. And for Halloween, I said I want to play some scary games. What games do I know 100% will scare me? Because I'm a coward. I'm somebody who never grew up playing a scary game. I am somebody who hates scary movies because of how many scary movies I watched when I was in second, third grade. I was scarred as a kid. I will fully admit that I am a wimp. When it came to Five Nights at Freddy's, it's hilarious to look at me being a wimp because I am legitimately freaking out. But I'm not playing it because, oh, I want all the views or anything. I even did poke fun at it during the second half when I showed off my gaming skills while playing the game blind, not knowing how most of the mechanics work. I beat 420 mode on my second try. That doesn't happen, usually. I've heard that really should not happen. But I made it happen. I did it. And I joked, I was like, oh, only 10 people are ever going to see this, so I'm going to be content with the fact that 10 people know that I did this my second try. That video is currently that VOD is at 300 something views right now, because I checked the analytics recently because I wanted to see if the channel is indeed growing and wanting to make sure that I am at least hopefully my goal is making at least one more person every day smile through the content, or at least making one person smile. And listen, I was legitimately scared through FNAF. I didn't play it just to get the views. I played FNAF because it did legitimately scare me. I told you guys, for Halloween and for October, I'm going to play scary games. Those Amnesia and FNAF were the two games that immediately jumped out and were like, I know I'm going to be scared. I know that. I would want Chucky and didn't get scared. What do you mean? I don't know. Have you planned? I just, I understand people are still going to probably say, oh, you probably just played it for the views and such, and probably, maybe you're trying to backpedal and say, oh, I didn't want to do it for the views. You guys can think what you like. I can't change what you think. I'm just telling you that I did get legitimately scared during those games. I did have fun playing those games. I did go to sleep that night having nightmares of an animatronic bear chomping up my head. I'm not gonna lie there. I legitimately was kind of scared. But I played it because I asked you guys what games you wanted me to play. Maybe try to play GD. What is GD? Geometry Dash? Geometry Dash is not a game for me. I'm sorry. So that's something I'm actually going to also go into as well, Happy Plan. But I do appreciate that you brought that up. Also, to catch up to chat as well, Sparkler, I don't know how to really respond to what's going on there. I've never been with somebody, so I have briefly. Not really. It was a weird situation, but I can't respond to that. And new high score in Pac-Man. Nice. Okay. And started Valkyria Chronicles Remaster. Nice, 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 nice. At least you're enjoying it. That's the other thing, too. I play games. And this is something that actually leads into the third person, the third person I watched talk about YouTube. And I was SHS Blaze. I will be completely open here, he is a good friend of mine. I started off as a viewer to him about 2-3 years ago, maybe 4 at this point. I lose track of time, I'm going to be honest. But I watch his content, and I loved his content. I wanted to support him as much as possible, and then once he was able to have memberships and such, or what sponsors is what it's called on YouTube. I sponsored as soon as I could. Because I wanted to, because he also was somebody who, during streams, I was always so afraid to talk during streams. And I remember exclusively. I remember specifically, rather. He played Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is a fighting game for Dragon Ball. Okay, it's a great game. I'm not gonna lie, it's a great game. I spoke once, and he told me. I remember this too. He told me I shouldn't be afraid to talk in chat. I should be more open and try talking with everybody. And I started talking with people and bonded, and he was super happy with the fact that I was talking to people. And I'm usually somebody who lurks. There's people who lurk in my streams. I understand that. Who don't talk. And I do encourage you to please talk, because it's nice to have a conversation. But if you want to lurk, that's what I used to do. And I understand. I understand. But he's somebody who always inspired me. He is one of the main reasons why I started this channel. Yeah, I bring up Tom Fox, I bring up Chugga Conroy, I bring up this Completionist. I bring those guys up quite a lot on this channel because they are inspirations. But I also bring up SHSL Blaze because he's a fantastic friend, and I'm so glad I can call him one of my friends. When I went to E3, and we tried everything we could to make sure he got his ticket because it got screwed up in some weird transaction. I wanted to make sure that he still had E3 mementos because it felt wrong that I was there and he wasn't. He was the YouTuber I look up to, and he's somebody who, and he got screwed out of E3 ticket, and because my name's attached to the ticket, we couldn't switch. I felt, and he didn't even want me to switch anyway. I felt so bad. But I wanted to show that my appreciation to him. I was like, you know, you inspire me to do so much. So when he talked about his video today of like him talking to his inspiration, Corey X Kenshin at PAX South with Weeby News, when he was talking about, you know, there's not so much you can do with Danganronpa anymore. For those who don't know, Danganronpa, it's my subscriber thing. It's Kokichi, or it's Maki walking with Kokichi's laugh. Like, they're two of my favorite characters. And like, you can't do the same content over and over. And he has admitted that. Blaze admitted that. He's like, I can't keep doing Danganronpa constantly. I want to play games that I want to play. And I'm like, that's perfect. Like, as I was listening to it, as I was listening to it as I was driving to the fair. I was like, yes, you play the games that you want to play. People can recommend it. Like Happy Plant, you're recommending me to play Geometry Dash. I appreciate it. I really appreciate every recommendation people provide. However, I do also want to play the recommendations that I think would be fun to play, for not just for you guys to watch, but also just for myself. That's why if people are like, hey, you should play Fortnite, I don't find Fortnite fun. I honestly don't find Fortnite fun. Yes, I was in the alpha. I played the PvE. The PvE was fantastic. The PvP bores me. It absolutely bores me. Some people would be like, hey, I want you to play, there's people talking about Beats and Shapes. I think is what it's called, Shapes and Beats. I looked at some pictures, I watched some gameplay. I think it's a cool game. Vlogger, please don't hate yourself. Please. I want to get to also something about some stuff later. But I appreciate that so many people were like, hey, you should play Beats and Shapes, or Shapes and Beats. What are the two alterations? They're like, hey, play this game. We like this game. And I'm like, that looks like it could be a fun game, but it's not a game for me, right? But I think the reason I don't find Beats and Shapes that fun, or Shapes and Beats, I'm going to call it Shapes and Beats. We're just going to roll with that. But the reason I don't believe I find that game fun is because I played a game series called Zup. For those who don't know what Zup is, be grateful. But Zup is a small game series where you had to do puzzles in a similar style to Shapes and Beats. It was a similar style. It's not as in-depth, but very simplistic, but it just drags on, and that style of game just really wore me down. And I had to 100% it because, in my mind, I need 100% games. I'm a completionist. What can I say? I would encourage people to buy Shapes and Beats, though. I think it looks fantastic. I think it looks like a pretty good game. I'm not gonna lie. I did look into it, and honestly, I feel like it can be fun for the right people. For those who like Geometry Dash, I feel like you would like it. But... and the reason I also don't play Geometry Dash is because my little brothers, while I've been living with them and such, they play Geometry Dash on their iPads and their phones. They show me it constantly. And I understand the appeal of it, but it's just not a game for me. It's a game that seems it was made for mobile, and then it was ported to more systems. That's cool. Great to see a game get that success. But it's not a game for me. But I do appreciate the recommendations. And I try to be as honest as I possibly can. Like I say, I'm a real person. I'll be honest if I'm like, listen, this game's not for me. I said it even with Alice Mir, one of my good friends and a mod on the chat, Tatsu, who helped me with KitsuneBot, who helps me and talks to me about Persona constantly, even though I'm not a huge Persona fan, but I understand it. Here's the thing. He recommended that game, and I even said, like, at the end, I appreciate you for recommending this game. I don't think this game is for me. RPG Maker games are not for me, but I'm going to give it a shot because I wanted to give it a chance. I still think that RPG Maker games are not for me, but I'm still wanting to give Lie Eat a chance, and I will be getting to Lie Eat soon. You have my word I'll be getting to Lie Eat soon. Because I do want to give it a chance. I think it is a good game, and I think I could have enjoyment from that game. I think it would be a fun game for others to experience. I fully agree with it. But I want to make sure that not only is everyone else having fun, but I want to make sure I'm having fun as well. Why play a game, right, that you're not having fun with? Some people who first saw this channel when I did one of my first streams, which is a game called VCB Y City. It's a Russian parody of GTA. It's a Russian parody of GTA. It's a terrible game. It makes no sense. The jokes are horrific. They are offensive. But oh my gosh, is it a funny game to just joke around with and talk with people about. That's why I love the game. Not because it's like really bad and super offensive. I hate that it's offensive. I hate the fact that it controls poorly. I hate the fact that one boss fight can take 10 minutes, and if you screw up once, you reset the entire fight, and you have to do it at 10 minutes again. I hate that. But it's a beautiful parody of the game. And the bus segment where your character is getting, like, just tripped out on a bus. It's something you never want to experience in real life. I'm never going to experience in real life. But oh my goodness, is it fun. Because you just get to joke around. You get to just laugh at the stupidity of it. Now, if the game was just straight up offensive constantly, and the controls were super bad, and it wasn't even trying to be a parody, it was just a bad game, I wasn't going to have fun with it. I don't want to play those games. So I'm glad that Blaze is saying, hey, I want to play the games that I find fun. If you guys want to watch it, cool. If you guys don't, I can't. I urge you to try to watch the new content, but if you don't, that is what it is. That's something that I feel like was something that I've started with and I've continued through. I've played Mario & Rabbids, Wario World, sure, Nintendo games, Splatoon, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I've still played games that no one's heard of. Mages of Australia, Valkyria Chronicles. It's a lesser known game. It's still a game that people know about, but it's a lesser known game. Mages of Australia, nobody knew about, but people had a blast with it, figuratively and literally. It's a great game. So that's why I love the fact that Blaze is doing this. He's playing more games. But I'm going to be honest here as well. When I was listening to his video, he said, you know, he was listening off people like, hey, the Kingdom Ace, the Easy Mode, the Genmas, the Blue Kokiri. He was saying all these people, like his friends, saying like, you know, it doesn't matter if you have one person watching. You can have 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million people watching you. That's fantastic. But it takes one person. It could be one person in chat right now. Right over here. There we go. It could take one person in chat that'll be like, Kit, or Blaze, 4, or Easy Mode.
3, 2,
you made my day. You made me laugh. You made me forget about how bad life can be sometimes.
Beware.
You made me forget about that.
4.
And Sparkler, I'll get to your stuff in a moment. Like I said, I do want to just cover this before I get to the second half of this. But here's the thing. You can go through all of that, and you have one person who's just like, you made me smile today. You made me have fun and just laugh. It was a great time. I want to come back for your next stream. It doesn't matter if 10,000 people, 1 million people are watching. People want my content. Like with my content right now. Sure, there's like, at the time of this thing right now, 6 people are watching. If there's 1 person watching, if there's 10 people. If if there's 100. I appreciate every single one of you, and if I made your day in one of my streams, that means the world to me, because it makes me feel good that oh goodness, it makes me feel good that I'm there for you guys, and that I'm sticking with my goal of making people smile through gaming. And I'm so glad that you guys enjoy the content. Like I said, if it's one of you, if it's 10 of you, if it's 100, all 317 right now, you guys are amazing. I hope I make you guys' day. If I don't, I'm sorry. I do the best that I can. Too much talking, too much talking. It's all good. Let me catch up a chat real quick and then I'll continue on with the thought. Had to leave to avoid spoilers. That makes sense. 70 subs still here. And thank you, Sparkler, for like you saying that I'm your favorite. I never thought like ever that people would say, Kit, you're my favorite streamer. That wasn't even an afterthought. That never crossed my mind at all. I'm gonna be honest. But the fact that some people go in here like you, Sparkler, Vlogger is another that I know, Jigsaw as well, Shadow28, he's probably asleep right now, but him as well, and a few other like Happy Plant and Taco17 are new to the channel. Whenever you guys say that like you're my favorite, or I watched your stream, or I watched your VOD, it made me laugh. Yeah, I'm having a bad day, but I want to just not think for a moment. That's what I hope these streams do. That's what I hope my VODs do. You guys are amazing. You guys mean a lot to me. Not just as like viewers, but you guys, like, as Blaze said, if you guys watch his video, if you guys know who he is, I recommend watching his video. But he's like, subscribers are human beings as well. Sure, there's bots, but we're not going to get into that. But they're human beings. They want to have fun. They want to laugh. They want to forget about the bad times. Some people, some high up. I'm not saying you're new to the channel. I'm just saying like people new to the channel like Taco and Happy Plant Jigsaw. I'm just saying make people happy. But you have people with millions of subscribers who seem to forget that, right? Oh, I just hit 1,500,000 subscribers. Let's toast to my victory and all the money I have. Okay, cool. I'm still gonna make all of this content that, I know you guys are gonna watch it. I can literally just barf in a bag and you guys watch it. Like there's some channels that actually do that, and it makes me sad to see that, because you guys deserve to have happiness. You guys mean a lot to me. The people that you guys also watch, if you guys watch like Vlogger, I know you watched like James Clark, Happy Planet Taco, I don't know who you guys watch. Jigsaw, I know you watch Blaze as well. Like the other people you watch, you mean a lot to them as well, and like they may mean a lot to you. So support the creators. Yeah, I'm a smaller channel. Yeah, I'm doing the things that I love. I love playing games. I play the games that no other people would play, because it doesn't get the views. And hey, that's okay, because I'm having fun playing games. Some people won't want to get all the views ever. I'd appreciate the views. I'm not gonna lie. I want the channel to grow and make a lot of people happy, and just enjoy everything. But I'm not going to be somebody who is like, hey guys, I'm playing Fortnite right now. Let's get 1 million views. Hey guys, I'm playing this new game that's super popular. Let's get 1 billion views. Like, I'm not into that. I'm into growing the channel, but I'm doing it the way I want to do it. I'm going to play WoW. I'm going to play Mario & Rabbids. I'm going to play Amnesia WoW. I'm going to play Duck Season, which is the VR game, the horror game that I'm going to play. I'm going to play some Super Punch-Out. I'm going to play Gears of War 2. I can look at my, like, you guys, there's a whole wall full of games I want to play for you guys. There's a backlog account. The Kitsune Bot just said backlog, right? There is a backlog account that has 700 games. And I want to show you guys most of those games. Hopefully all of them, but most of them. I want to get new games to show you guys. Sure, if a popular game comes out and I'm interested in it, I'm going to show that to you guys. I'm going to have fun with it. I'm not doing it because I want to, like, be like, oh, I'm not enjoying it, but all the views are great. I want to play a game and have fun with it. I want to play games and share the experiences with you guys. And that's why, and this is the main thing. Oh, looks like the stream glitched a bit, so froze up a bit. My apologies. But that's why it meant a lot to me. And please don't cry, Valgar. Please breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe. Don't worry, Vlogger. I'm actually going to talk about something that I want to bring up specifically for you in a moment. So please, just get your tears, just get all the emotions together, please. But here's the thing. At the end of his video, I wasn't expecting it. I was almost done driving to pick up my friend for the fair, and he's just like, there's one YouTuber who, he's a smaller channel. He's somebody who inspires me. And I was like, oh, cool. Who's it might be like Easy Mode or something. And when he said my name, saying I inspired him, I can't put it into words. It's an honor. It's an honor to be a smaller channel and you inspire your inspiration. Like, I can't even put it into words how much that meant. I almost crashed my car listening to it because I was in like shock that my way of playing and streaming, of playing the games I want to play, playing the games that I want to have fun with, sharing it to whether it's one person, 10 people, 100 people, all 300 subscribers plus. If it makes one of you guys smile, I'm glad that that message also spoke to volumes to him. And I hope, like, honestly, if Blaze, if you're watching this as well, if you're watching this as a VOD, if somebody even links this to him too and say, hey, 45 minutes in, just listen. If you're watching this, Blaze, and this goes to smaller content creators and larger content creators as well, I'm not going to say that I'm the person who thought up of playing the games you want to have fun with and having a great time with your subscribers and such. Playing multiplayer games with them, or just playing the games you want to have. Play, please. Just enjoy the platform. Yeah, there's problems with YouTube, and I'm going to get to Kingdom Mason and Markiplier stuff, their videos as well. But sure, YouTube has problems. Twitch has problems as well, but Twitch, yeah, is better for streamers. Cool, but I'm streaming on YouTube because I just want to do what I want to do. I don't want to just... Fortnite and Visage right now are the two biggest things because Visage is the new hot horror game in the market and Fortnite is Fortnite. But I'm not going to conform to that. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm not a conformist. No. I just want to play the games that I have fun with, or that seem appealing to me, or that I feel like would be interesting to play. I want to play those games. I don't want to, like, just not do anything, you know? I want to make people laugh. I want to make people smile. But even Orange Justice, I read Orange Juice and I'm like, yeah, play Orange Juice. Sure, no one's heard of the game, probably. Not many people have, unless they know me specifically. But hey, I'm still going to provide the content and still going to make people smile, and I encourage others to play the games that they want to play. Pick out your favorite game and just show it to the world. Be like, hey, I love this game. Here is why. Let's play this game right now. Perfect. I am 120% on board. Let me watch that because it's going to be fantastic. Play Pac-Man? I could play Pac-Man. I'm not going to lie. We could play Pac-Man. It would be fun. I'd have a great time playing Pac-Man because it'd just be fun. Still would be fun. His reaction would be like, I wouldn't be like in Jackpot. I would just be like, if 1 million people were watching me stream, heck, if one day, this would blow my mind. Ready? If one day we hit 100 concurrent viewers for a stream, I would not know how to fathom. Do I like to rage quit? I don't ever rage, that's the thing. But here's the thing, as though I want to point out. That's why I encourage other creators to play the games that they want to play, if they're gaming creators rather. Play the games and do the things that they want to do. If people recommend a game, cool. Maybe listen to them, and if it intrigues you, then play it. That's perfectly fine. But don't play games if you just want it to get views or just want to get a following or such. Just be a real person. I'm a real person. I do all this stuff because I want to have fun playing games. So, and with Blaze, once again, him saying that I'm an inspiration to him. Blaze is an inspiration to me. If you haven't checked out his channel, please check out his channel and support what he's doing. He's a great friend. He's a great content creator. Trap Adventure 2. I played Trap Adventure 1, and I found it fun. And I know some people, and I'll bring that up as well, Sparkler. I know there's gonna be people out there who are like, I want to see you rage and just like yell at a game as much as possible. That's cool. That's cool. If you want to put a challenge to my face, I'm all down for it. I'm 120% down with being challenged, right? I played 420 mode because I thought it, like, I heard it was a challenge. I was like, let's play it. Sure, I beat it the second time, but if I spent another few hours on it and I was like losing, sure, I'd get frustrated, but I'm never gonna rage quit because I'm somebody who's a determinator. I'm somebody who will finish a game all the way through. If it's the hardest thing in the world, I don't care because I will finish it. If it takes me 10 hours, if it takes me 1 hour, 10 hours, 100 hours, 1,000 hours, a year, I will still try my best. You can say that this game is super hard and difficult to do. There's one game that I do want to play. I'll tell you guys right now, for those who are listening and watching right now, Cloudberry Kingdom. I've heard and seen how difficult that game can be. And I don't care if it takes me years to finish the game. Because of how difficult the story mode is, I will play that game and beat it. I will do what I can to play it and beat it. It'll be fun. So, and then I want to just before I kind of catch up with chat again once again, and go on to the next point. When it comes to Kingdom Ace and Markiplier's videos, just kind of about YouTube just kind of crumbling and not being like really supportive of its creators. That's true. That is very true. YouTube is not the best place for creators right now. But that doesn't mean we should give up on it. We should continue going forward and trusting. Just trust YouTube. Sure, they screw up every now and again. Sure, they may not be the best to creators right now. Doesn't mean they never will. One day it can all get better. You just gotta hope. Could be a year or 5 years from now. I don't know, man. I'm still gonna do what I do. Still gonna have fun. So yeah. Anyway, let's catch up on chat here. 51 minutes. Oh, you're heading to bed. Well, have a wonderful night, Sparkler. Thank you for coming to the stream. You sleep well, and I'll catch you later. Catch you later, indeed. Also, Vlogger, you really need to kind of get some more confidence, girl. That's something that's like a little strange. Vlogger is you kind of keep like talking down to yourself. Don't do that. I know it's hard for me to just kind of say don't like talk down to yourself, but like people see that you're super depressed, right? If you try to be super vocal about it, they're not going to help you. They're going to try to hinder you. I know that from the internet. I know that from the internet. I know you're young. I know there's people who watch me in elementary school, middle school, high school, college, whatever. But no matter where you're from or how old you are, I think a key life note to also know is don't try to openly show your sadness if you are. I'm going to be real. I'm a real person. I do have my sad days. But I'm not ever going to try to show it because I know the internet. I know the internet would be like, oh, you're crying because of this and that. Yeah, YouTube is similar to that too, but YouTube's part of the internet. The internet, if they see something like that, they will go in on it. They don't care if you're sad. They don't care if you're mad. They don't care if you're happy. If they see a weakness, they'll try to exploit it. Vlogger, it's great that you're part of a few communities that are super nice and friendly. But if there's one person, this can happen, and I'd hate for it to happen, but I have to concede that it can. Where somebody could join the stream and be like, this person's like really sad. I should poke at them. I should prod at them. I could be a bully to them. And that's a rude thing to do, and I tried to stop it as much as I could. But you gotta try to like still keep that to yourself. You can talk about what's going on, Vlogger, and others as well. You guys are more than welcome to talk about stuff like what's going on in the streams. But I'd recommend just trying not to like try to overbloat, like overinflate it, you know? If you're having a bad day, I'm somebody you can talk. You have other streamers who will try to help you out as well. We're not all bad. We're all real people. But here's the gist. You can't just be like every single day. And Vlogger, I know I'm pointing you out here. It's just something you do a lot. And others do it as well, though. Don't think it's just you. But since you're here, that's why I'm saying. who are just like, oh, I don't have any confidence in myself, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do it. And hey, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. If you're lacking confidence, I lack confidence sometimes as well. I'm a real person, like I said. But sometimes you can just be like, hey, Kit, I don't have any confidence today. I feel like really sad. And we're like, hey, turn your brain off for just a few moments. 15 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. If you can turn your brain off for 5 minutes during a stream, whether it's one of my streams, James Clark vlogger, I know you watch him, any other streamer, turn your brain off for 5 minutes. Don't think about yourself. Don't think about all the negativity. Just turn your brain off for 5 minutes and watch the content. You're going to find yourself laughing. You're going to find yourself being like, oh, what's this game that they're playing? Can I ask a question? What did you do? Why did you just pick up that herb? Why are there things that are glowing that you're not going to do? Ask a question. Turn your brain off for 5 minutes and just focus on what's going on the screen. And then you find out that that 5 minutes actually turned into 15 minutes. That turned into 25 minutes. That turned into an hour. That turned into an hour of you flipped your brain off for 5 minutes, and now it's an hour past. You didn't think a negative thought for an entire hour. Because you're invested in the game that somebody's playing. You're invested in the video that you're watching, the stream that you're watching, the game that you never heard of in your entire life, but you were still invested in it. And this doesn't go just for you, vlogger. It goes for anyone else who's watching the stream or the video, the VOD. Turn your brain off for 5 minutes while watching something. Trust me, it will help you out. Because not only will you just want to get invested in the game, but you stop trying to lose that confidence in yourself. Sure, after the stream you may be like, oh, my confidence is still down in the gutter. Oh, everything's terrible. Okay, I'm not a miracle worker. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a miracle worker. But if it does help, even for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, however long I stream, as long as it helps out, I'm happy if it helps out. Because everyone deserves a smile. Everyone deserves to be happy. Like I said, this channel's whole goal is to make people happy through gaming and smile through gaming. I'm playing WoW and talking. This stream is mainly just me talking about a bunch of topics I want to talk about while WoW is going on in the background. You're hearing little clicks, sure. But you don't even have to pay attention. You can literally just lay down in bed and be like, Kid's just talking about fair, and then he's talking about videos and how he's honored that somebody shouted him out, and then he's now going to be talking about Halloween in a moment, but before that he also wants to talk about moving, which is kind of, for some reason, a bad topic, but we'll get to that in a moment. Like, you can even say that as aloud, and you can just listen to it as a podcast. It's up to you and how you want to proceed. But I hope that still tries to bring you happiness. Because once again, I still firmly believe, that everyone deserves happiness. I'm not going to stray away from that. Those are terrible, terrible people. But most people will. Ooh, hello. Hold on a second. I see that flashing, which means probably something important. Hold on a second. Oh, it's saying that I got that achievement. That's right. Cool. Okay. So now, done with those videos. Once again, if you're a content creator, if you're watching me right now, or if you're in chat right now and thinking you may be a content creator in the future, I recommend just doing the stuff that you love. Don't try to, like, conform to people. And like I said, I appreciate you guys' recommendations, but sometimes I'm going to say no to recommendation, because it may not be my thing. But I appreciate every single recommendation, because it means the world to me that you guys are even considering throwing out your favorite game out there. I'm not here to just completely crap on people's favorite games. Oh, I like Fortnite. Okay? If somebody says they like Fortnite in chat, I'll be like, cool. That's your favorite game. Then cool. I may not like Fortnite. I may not like other games. But I'm not going to say that your game's terrible. I'm just going to say that, hey, cool. Play the game that you love. That is the gist of that. Now, positive talk of it, let's talk about Halloween. Because I feel like I also forgot one topic, but Halloween is stuff. Oh, there's something important. Hold on a second. Alright. Oh, yeah, now I remember the other thing. Cool, we're good. Sorry, I have to just make sure that my friend's doing okay. She at least had a good day today, but also was somewhat bad. But we're good, we're fine. Alright, talk about Halloween and WoW. I want to just kind of cover it real quick because not too much happens in WoW on Halloween. I do want to talk about the game we're playing as well. So, cool thing is that there's a Headless Horseman battle. We're about to fight that battle in like 6 minutes, so that's cool, sure, whatever. However, there is some more that we can do, which I'll show as soon as we head over here. And I don't have my chart up, but I can at least show off one part. Because there were costumes in Halloween for WoW. It's called Hallow's End, where it's just kind of a day to... According to WoW lore, Hallow's End is the Halloween of WoW, but it's used to celebrate how Forsaken, the undead character, how they became free from Lich King control. It shows them as free people, so it's like a freedom day. It's like Independence Day for the States, except instead of it being the States, it's undead people in Azeroth. Don't think too much on that. But they still dress up in costumes. There's a bunch of different costumes you can get. Costumes are all fun to do. You can be like Arthas, Lich King. You can be Deathwing if you wanted to. There's a lot of different costumes. You can also get candy. Some candy and just makes you look smarter. Sometimes make you look more tough. Sometimes the candy will just make you a ghost for whatever reason. There's a lot of cool costumes and stuff. And the main gist is people can go around and they like to roleplay as the costumes. Oh, I'm a pirate. Yo ho, yar, yar. It's pretty fun to do. I don't know RP anymore, so I don't unfortunately do that, so all the costumes don't really mean too much to me. But the two things that are pretty good of note is that there's actually some exclusive pets when it comes to Halloween, as well as achievements, which I already have all the achievements, so we're not going to worry for Halloween, so I'm not going to worry about that. But the cool thing is what you can still do, which just to show off for those who really care about WoW and all that sort of stuff, is there are these candies, tricky treats. They're the currency of the game. They used to expire in the past, now they don't, so it's best to hold on to these as long as possible. To get tricky treats, you just have to go trick-or-treating, which I will show eventually. By eventually, I mean hopefully after we do this and Headless Horseman, because we just want to show that off. But I want to show off the Headless Horseman because that fight is kind of cool, as well as the... just trick-or-treating in general. I personally love trick-or-treating. Like I said, I like Halloween. I'm not looking forward to it, though, for like the past few years, just because while my friends always like dressed up like super extravagant, usually I'd be like really close to some friends. Their costumes look amazing and like terrifying, and like their makeup's on point, but oh my goodness, I just go as like whatever I want to be. Last year was Kokichiyama from V3. Now I'm being Aimakaze from Utana Prince Sama. So, not being too scary, but I'm going to be singing my heart out. Oh yeah, I have to dress up tomorrow. Well, guys, you're also going to see a cosplay stream tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy. Have I heard about what happened to Etika? Yes and no. Like I said, I was at the fair the entire day, Takumi, so I didn't get to see Twitter or anything too much. The gist I know is Etika seemingly went crazy, deleted his channel, changed a bunch of stuff on Facebook, Twitter, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And it looks really, really bad. I heard he is safe and like sound and everything. However, people are saying he was hacked, but based on some other tweets I saw before he started streaming, it seems like it wasn't. It seems like it legitimately was him just kind of losing his mind, which is not too good. I hope he's okay. I don't watch too much Etika. I know even like I brought up Blaze, I just saw Blaze. He wants to be very similar to Etika, like a real person with opinions and such and reactions. Cool. I don't watch a lot of Etika's content. I really don't watch. I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 streams. But I'm not gonna deny just the cool stuff that he's done. He's done a lot. He's a great person. I hope that he's okay. Like I said, it doesn't seem like, based on the information, that his channel was hacked at all. But we can never be too sure. I guess we'll get some more information as time goes on. So I can touch upon that as well. Also, this is a Headless Horseman fight. It's a 3-phase fight that is super, super simple, where you fight the body of the Headless Horseman on his horse that has a head, and then his head flies off. And then you look for the head, which is over here, and then you fight the head. But then when it gets to a third, he comes back to the body, and it gets phase 2. And then you can guess what happens when the Headless Horseman gets on the mount, gets to 0 HP. You can guess what happens to the head once it gets to 2/3 missing HP. Then you can take a guess, and you're done. This is a pretty easy fight. The really cool thing, though, if you are doing Halloween in WoW, I know it's kind of late, but I do want to mention it, is the Headless Horseman's horse. You can actually get that from a mount. You can do this fight once per day. Best to do it once per day, so that way you have the best chances of getting mount, and do it on every single character that you have, so it gives you the most optimal of chances. However, please, please, please make sure you don't throw away the bag that you get, because if you do that, you might get rid of every mount. Might not be good. Yep, I just want to talk about that. And then, like I said, I'll show off the trick-or-treating in a moment, because trick-or-treating is pretty cool, so that's going to be the Halloween stuff. But yeah, I don't go as anything horrifying. I will be, like I said, I'm dressing up as I tomorrow, because work, funny enough, work, the workplace I work actually does, they do dress up. We can all dress up for Halloween, which is pretty cool. But since some people miss out on one day, we have 2 days, Halloween and a second day to wear costumes, and that day is tomorrow. So I may be going to work in costume. So we will see. We'll see. I need to still go back in there so I can do the other thing. Cool. Alright, now, we've been on some highs and such, some good stuff, some good topics. Now we need to go back to low, which, here's the thing. So another thing I need to bring up is I am moving in a few days. It's been kind of stressful, I'm not gonna lie. But there is some positives in this that it's kind of the last topic I do want to talk about for the stream. Pertains to me moving out in the future of the channel. Once again, if you are listening to the stream, or you're watching the stream, or you're watching the VOD. If you're watching the stream right now, you heard it here first. If you're watching the VOD, you heard it here a little bit later. Or maybe not at all, if you didn't get this far. Why did you get this far? No, I'm fine. So, moving out. I move out on Tuesday, officially. Mainly because I have a lot of stuff I have to move and such, and there's been a lot of other things I have to do. Especially I have to look up like additional utilities tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. However, it's been stressful. Primarily because I don't know what to expect. I'm super hopeful that the move goes well. I want the move to go well, and I want everything to be fun and fantastic. The reason why I'm scared and skeptical is because I think I have like the negativity that my family provides me still stuck in the back of my head. Here's what I mean by that. I'm moving to a decent place. I'm not too really worried about like the neighborhood or anything like that. I'm making sure I'm super protective of my stuff and everything. It'll be fine. However, the gist is I don't fit in too well with the whole with everybody who is going to be pretty much involved with the move. My roommates are amazing. If my roommates are watching, you guys are legitimately amazing people. And I'm so happy I get to move in with you. I just know I'm kind of an oddball out to them. Because I'm somebody who likes to kind of keep to myself. Yeah, I do YouTube and such. Yeah, I stream and I talk about a whole bunch of stuff that happens in my life. Cool. But most of the time, like in real life, I do kind of keep to myself. I kind of just remain hush on things. And I feel like I'm going to be bad where I'm going to make my bills and everything. I'm going to make sure like I'm paying for the stuff that I need and making sure that I have enough money. I'm making sure that I budget correctly and making sure that's all fine. However, I feel like it's going to be maybe weird to them that I'm just kind of there, but I'm not really doing much. Like, I'll be like trying to help cook and like set up things and such, but I'm very much probably going to keep to myself throughout all of it. And like when we play board games or such, or doing D&D stuff, because I do play D&D, it's a lot of fun. I will concede. But I feel like I'm going to be a little bit of a bad roommate. Not because, like, I'm not going to contribute or anything. No, I want to contribute as much as I possibly can because I want to make it a fun living environment. But I very much stick to myself. I feel bad that I do. But I can't really, like, grow out of it, which kind of sucks. And there's also the other fact of they want to be next to their friends and such, too. Which, their friends are also somewhat my friends as well. But I'm very much an odd person out. I'm glad I'm included in all these like different friend groups and such. It means a lot to me. But I know as somebody who is vehemently a loner at heart, it's really strange to kind of be thrust to a place where there's now going to be a lot of people converging. So I'm looking forward to the move, but I'm still like stressful at the fact that I have to start adapting to there's going to be a lot more people around. There's going to be people like kind of like, you know, knocking my door, making sure rent's paid, which will always be paid. I already have budgets already set aside, and if making sure everything's fine there. I'm not too stressed about the move itself, but I'm worried about how I'm going to be with the move. I think everything will be fine, but it's still a nervous experience. Plus, it's my first time moving out in quite some time, so we'll see there. But the general thing is, while I'm moving, I do want to stream. I want to keep streaming. I still want to grow the channel. We've been through this, but I really, really, really do want to. So what does that mean? Why are you bringing this up? I'm going to start investing in more stream equipment. I'm going to start making the series that I want to make. I want to reveal it to you guys right now. No, I don't have anything edited. No, I don't have a fancy video to show you guys of like, oh, it's a teaser trailer. Oh my gosh. No. For those of you who are watching right now, whether it's live in the VOD or live in the stream or in the VOD, I want to tell you about this idea. And this will be something that happens in mid-November. This is going to be something that's going to be edited and made in mid-November, and it's something that I do have 2 people to thank that convinced me in my head to do this. Blogger stuff, who is probably in the chat right now, and she's probably really confused that she just heard her name, and Travis, who's the one who played Stardew with me a while back, as well as he recommended Valkyria Chronicles, which is a fantastic game. Once again, fantastic game. I highly recommend it. Also, real quick, before I go through the thing, somewhere around here. Nope, this is the wrong thing. Hold on a little bit more. I have to go over here to find the thing that I need. Hooray! But those 2 people, Vlogger Stuff and Travis, they are the people who very much fully convinced me to put forth this idea of a series that I want to do. Okay, now first off, here's the thing. You can trick or treat here. You might get tricked. You might get treated. We got neither, so I guess we're just kind of stuff. But okay, that's all the Halloween stuff. Let me talk about the new series, and that's kind of probably we are in the stream, because this is also, like I said, a talking stream. But I also want to say I want to reveal this. There is an idea in streaming and videos called the Let's Play curse. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's the idea that you can play a game that you've played 1,000 times, amazing, but when you put on the camera, when you put on the stream, you start recording anything, you suck. You're just absolutely terrible at the game. Horrible, even. But for some reason, there's this idea that doesn't affect me. It doesn't seem to affect me. I still do great with the games that I play. Prime examples have been Mage's Mistralia beating the final boss in 10 minutes. 420 mode with 420 mode in 5 Nights at Freddy's. Playing Penumbra and understanding the puzzles pretty quickly, as well as the puzzles in 999 and Virtue's Last Reward pretty simple. Like, I understand that. I follow up the puzzles, and I understand them. I don't really need hints, and I hate when I get hints with people. I'll be fully honest about it. I hate when people give me hints about a game, because I want to learn it for myself. However, that being said, I'm not opposed. While I may hate giving hints, I'm not opposed to helping people out in gaming. What does that mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means. I want to make a series that existed It's something that existed. Hey, cool, we got that. Nice. It's a series that existed in the past. There was channels in the past who have made guides, you know. Hey, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I get this achievement? How do I do this? But you may have noticed recently, you can scour a lot of YouTube, but there's not some that just they are terrible. They're just terrible guides that don't give you any direction, or they're super broad and they don't help out. Or it's like, hey, to get this achievement, yeah, go here. What, you wanted to know how to get here? Whatever. Bye. 10 million views. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. And it's something that infuriates me seeing that. That people nowadays are like, yeah, you know, you just do this. How do you do that? And what's the efficient way to do it? I don't know, you just do it. No, you gotta explain it. You gotta give video recording showing, hey, this is how you do this. This is how you do that. And I had an idea. I had this idea for a while because I noticed it's lacking and people are just not good at it. People are just not good at trying to present those ideas. But I want to. I don't care if people are also trying to do this now more than ever. I don't care if people are doing this like they want to do in the future too. You're more than welcome. Everyone's more than welcome to do that too. I don't mind. It's not like it's not a brand new idea or anything. But what I want to do is I want to help out as many people as possible with a bunch of games. Vlogger, the reason I said your name is because I want to do it with Splatoon 2. I want to show people who feel like they are terrible at Splatoon 2. It might be their favorite game like yours is Vlogger. It might be a bunch of other people on this channel. They might love this game too. That might be why they've subscribed to it in the first place, but then start watching the other content. It means the world to me. But they're like, I suck at Splatoon 2. How do I get better at the game? I want to be that person that helps out. I'm not the best at every game. There's some games I'm amazing at. There's some games I'm terrible at. But I want to be that person with my strategic mind and somebody who is able to analyze a situation and understand the situation in order to help out others. I want to make videos. It's a series that I'm going to start probably sometime in the middle of November because I'm going to have time to edit. But I want to make a series dedicated to helping people through games. Whether it's a simple walkthrough. Now the reason I brought up Travis is Valkyria Chronicles is also going to be probably the main single player game that I'm going to focus on for a little bit, just to kind of get my bearings. Because single player Valkyria has expert mode, which is very difficult. But if I can figure out a way on how to consistently do it and the best ways to do it, I want to help people out with it. Because there's a lot of people. He's even told me in the past he had a lot of trouble with expert mode. It's very difficult to do A rank all of it. I want to be that person, but it's like, hey, this works for pretty much every single map. I recommend it, and here's why. This is the reason why. I don't want to be like, hey, do this, and then leave you guys. That's not a video. That's just me telling you guys something to do, and you guys choose to listen to it. I want to be the person who tells you, explains to you everything, right? I want to be somebody who, like, hey, Vlogger for an example for Splatoon 2, because I have that on the mind right now, and it's a game I played recently. Hey, Walleye Warehouse is in the map rotation right now. What do you recommend to do for Walleye Warehouse? Hey, well, you can do a sniper rotation. Here's what you can do for arrow spray, but don't use this weapon. Play this weapon. This might be beneficial here. If you absolutely are great with this weapon, here's the strategy you might be able to use. I want to give all these different ideas. I'm not going to be like, roller sucks in this map, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to explain why roller may not work for a map. You can use it for if the other map on the rotation might use it. I may be like, here's an idea that can work for it, but I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to talk about this weapon. I want to go through every single weapon. I want to show the pros and cons. That way you have an idea on how to do a strategy. That's why you have an idea on how to win the match. That way you might feel better at how to play a weapon. Maybe even also do a video of, hey, what a villain. I'm just kind of almost out of the stream here, but I'm saying about the series that I have in mind. But here's the thing. You can be like, hey, how do I play the arrow spray in Splatoon 2? Here's a great way on how to do that. You go over here, you try to make sure you try to align yourself like this. If you use motion controls, make sure you're aiming high, because the bullets will go down and it kind of reduces the whole spray. there's so many different like ideas that you can do and tips and tricks. I'm still thinking of an idea on what I want to call it. But I do want to tell you guys that I am making a series. It's going to be something I'll edit. I'm going to start off with Splatoon 2 and do also Valkyria Chronicles. And if you have other games that I've been doing great at that you want an idea for, let me know. Because I do want to help people out with games. I want to help people get better at games and, once again, make people smile through gaming. And I had an idea that doing full walkthroughs and such, hey, even for like WoW, hey Kit, what's the best way to get the Hydroxyne Waterlords achievement? Play this game every single week. That's actually pretty much true, but that's the gist of it. But yes, Vlogger, I will say that you are one of the two people who did show me that probably is a series that needs to be made, because you will tell me all the time, hey Kit, how do I get better at Splatoon? I suck at Splatoon. What do you recommend? Why not make a whole video series so that way it helps not just you, Vlogger, because it'll make you probably a better player as well and make you more confident with playing the game. It might also help out others as well. Then you get a whole team who watch the video and be like, we know the strategy. You're going to be this, you're going to be that, you're going to be this, you're going to be that. So I'll converge, we win. That was actually asked recently, and I don't watch Etika Villain. Just summarize what I said. It sounds like he's not hacked based on tweets I saw beforehand, because people are retweeting stuff like crazy. I don't know. I don't watch his stuff. I don't know the full situation because I've been at the fair all day. I hope he's okay. People say he's safe, but based on the fact that he's safe, it sounds like he was not hacked, which is a little bit disconcerting. So, we'll see what happens. I can't really say too much else there. But yeah, that is what I was going to finish off though. That's the series I'm thinking of. Once again, thank you, Vlogger and Travis, for fully convincing me that it is a series that should be made. And I hope it does help people out in the future. I really, truly do. If it does, that would be amazing. If it doesn't, as long as it helps one person, I'll be content. But yeah, that'll be something that happens in the middle of November. I think with that, I think that's going to be it for the WoW Talk stream. Nope, and my keyboard just like, screwed up. Well, I guess one more thing I do want to say before I end off the stream, because it's late. I have a few things I gotta do. Two more things I'm gonna say before I have to get going, or before I stop this. First off, we're gonna trick or treat here. This, give me 1 second, and we got nerds. Hooray! Cool. Yep. So, Vlogger, I hope you're looking forward to that. I hope everyone's looking forward to the new series. Like I said, middle of November, I'm gonna start off with the Splatoon one. If people like it, I'll start doing more Splatoon 2 ones. Also do Valkyria Chronicles and do some more single player stuff. If you guys have a single player game I've played that you guys want some recommendations and tips for, I'm gonna try doing that, because I want to be somebody who makes those walkthroughs and helps out people. Because I feel like I love guides. I love Prima guides. They might be trash, but yeah. And you're very welcome, Taco Meat. I'm glad it helped cheer you up. Like I said, that's the goal of these streams. It's making people happy, making people forget about the stresses. So I hope that Let's Talk does help. Yeah, I think it is a mental breakdown villain. So 2 things I want to go through. 1, there's not going to be a stream tomorrow morning. The reason is because since I was at the fair all day today, also a little sick, I have to do that. I have to do my test for homework for class tomorrow, and then I also have to start homework because I'm not going to have internet until Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see. So there's not going to be a stream on Friday morning, but there is one Friday night. We are doing a Splatoon 2 stream. And because I have to dress up for work, we'll probably do a cosplay Splatoon 2 stream. There's not going to be any thumbnails being made, though. I will mention as well, this is a 1.5 note. There's not going to be any thumbnails made for the Splatoon stream, as well as any streams moving forward till I move. All of those thumbnails will be made while I'm at the new house. I'm literally spending all Tuesday, once I'm packed up and everything and set up. I'm going to be making thumbnails and altering descriptions, like I said in the video. The update video I made. Which, you guys, 10 likes on that. Dang, thank you. But I will be, for right now, there's not going to be any like custom thumbnails yet, but I will be making some really cool thumbnails, hopefully, while I am like moving out and getting everything all set up and to go. So that's that. Splatoon 2 tomorrow night. Second thing, I still want to grow the channel. As much as, like, you guys, I love making people happy and everything, of course I want the channel to grow too. So, 400 subscribers. I think we can do it. It's official. I'm going to try to do that by the end of the year. We're going to play a lot of games. We're going to have a lot of fun. I hope that the channel grows into something great. I think it will. Hope you guys are on board for the next few, for this wild ride. Anyway, with that, I talked long enough. I talked to you guys ear off. I talked about 5 different topics. I've been weird. I've been serious. It's been a crazy stream. I dropped my... Wow, how did that even happen? Physics did not even get this to work. What is going on here? Oh, that's sweet. I'll talk about that in a moment. But you guys have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening. My name's Gatafi. Thank you. See you guys next time for more Variety Gaming. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. Bye, everyone.